This staff sergeant said that I was intimidating. Like, he didn't want to talk to me or work with me because I was like very aggressive. I told you.
Yeah.
It was the opposite. Like, I was not.
This when you was wearing jorts.
No, this is where I was wearing when I was wearing my ABU pants all the way up here. Well, I still am wearing my pants up here, but this is workout. So it doesn't count.
Yeah, it's more comfortable, eh?
No,
Oh.
but I got a fupa now, so yeah.
Okay. Can we talk about the discovery we just made at ACC at the very empty end of the building? Can we talk
Are we
about...
talking about specifically the clones, or are we talking
Yo,
about
we talking about how
the whole art area?
the whole art area, get into that too. But don't you think it's kind of odd how everything over here is empty? You like, yeah, nothing's over here, nothing's over here. And then
Clones. They got clones. They're making
ACC
clones.
Bioscience Incubators. What the fuck?
Clone babies.
That
I'm telling
literally-
you, that's where they're making NPCs. How about that?
Is that why there's so many out here?
I think
They
so.
just walk out the door.
Yep, and they look regular. Regular, degular.
Mad regular.
To y'all, because I'll be like, damn.
You ain't even try?
It's almost like they look too regular. Like, have you ever seen like a picture that's done by AI?
No, it's fucked up. I know what you mean.
Yeah, but it's like just a little bit off. It's called Uncanny Valley. That's what some people give me.
Yeah.
One in particular, I won't say names. I don't know what that means.
It's an E.
No. D.
If I see him walk out of that door, I'm going. I know.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say it out loud. Give people their privacy.
Yeah, word.
The fuck were we talking about?
Oh, yeah, that
Oh
shit.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I like this place because this is obviously the only place inside that has plants. You know me.
Old Highland Mall. Looking all pretty and shit.
This is kind of like nostalgia almost.
Right.
Like, not that I participated in because I wasn't allowed to hang out at the mall.
But you feel the nostalgia vibes, eh?
Yeah, like this looks like what Lil Uzi Vert would film a high school fucking music video in.
Yeah. That's valid. That's why I be tweaking out.
He's weird as fuck.
I be tweaking out because it seems like I gotta pull teeth to wanna like to get other people to wanna work up here. It's weird.
Up here?
Like other artists.
Why? Look, they got a little. Oh my God, they got a little thing.
A little
bridge.
pool?
The little wooden bridge,
Oh shit.
like in Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
When they're walking across the fucking water that has alligators in it. That's so cool. I wish I was small enough to walk up it.
You gotta tell us about the what you see about the music side of the school. What you really about to get into it, huh?
Oh, with the podcast thing?
Not with the podcast thing, but you was about to get into it. You're like,
Get into what?
I said that was weird, and you were like, yes, that, but also the music school. Were you gonna talk about the podcast, or?
Oh, I was just talking about this is the art side of the school. So they have there's a sculpture area down, like right downstairs.
And there's like a sundae. There's ice cream sundae.
Oh no, I don't remember that.
You ain't seen the ice cream sundae?
But did you see? It's like a huge painting of lips.
No.
It's done so well. Like, it's so good. And it's huge. I took a picture by it. It's probably like 10 by 10, like feet. It's huge. It's really good though. And then fashion
Yeah, that's pretty
area.
gnarly.
Yeah. If I was in, oh, there's some right here. The fashion area.
The
You can
fashionistas.
see the like the painting on the wall of I'm seeing it now.
Yeah, that's
That's like a
actually.
fan, her hair in a fan, and it's like a supermodel.
What's up with her neck? Am I just having vision issues?
No, they did it like that. It's stylized.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, all right. I guess so.
What kind of style is that?
Okay, it's kind of scary. Wouldn't want to see that in my dreams. But, hey. They like it, I
Why
love
not? Somebody with a long neck? You ain't never seen nobody with a long neck?
it. Like that? Hell no.
I feel like I have.
That can move it like that? Hell no. That's not a human.
My ex-boyfriend's ex-fiance had a long neck.
Built that neck.
No, but she's a beautiful woman, but
Palm tree built that neck. I'm sorry. That shit just got me riled up. That fucks my head up. I was like, that's so pretty. And then I saw the neck.
hold up.
Hold up. Scary.
Wait a minute. Let me put some charging in it. We were talking about sisters.
Hmm.
That's why we got here.
Sister
Why we
signs
came
and
here.
like a little bit about how you and your sister were. You're Taurus,
Yeah.
right? And
Yes.
she's a Scorpio.
Yes.
Y'all was homeschooled.
Yes.
I could only fucking imagine.
My sister, look at my middle fingers.
Very prominent. You did a lot of that growing up.
Do you see this one? How my fingernail is like jutted out to the side?
Mm-hmm.
My sister slammed my finger in a door.
Damn.
So there's that. I forgive you. I let it go. But, you know, sometimes
body
when I
ain't
get
let
my
it go.
nails done, when I get a full set, they be like, this one's a little crooked. And they're like, no, that's the way your nail goes. And I'm like, bitch, I know. But still, I want it square.
Just pretend it's going the way it should be going.
It's okay because it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad or noticeable to most people, but I'm a little bougie. So when I get my nails done, I like them to look. Sorry. Yeah, when I get my nails done, I like them to look. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they're giving. I forgot what I was saying.
Snag a tooth ass nail.
I have ADD. ADHD.
I do too. I do
so-
too. Okay, so sister signs, growing up basically in a super controlled environment.
Yeah, so I mean,
Damn near like a micro environment if you think about it.
a micro environment.
Yeah. Like if y'all go to the same school, it's a different story. But if y'all in the same house all the time, you don't even get a break going to school. That's fucking crazy. Don't look at me like that, nigga.
I'm just saying.
That's-
You're
I'm sorry.
spot
You
on.
know what I'm saying? Like,
So when I was younger, I went to pretty much all of my education has been religious based.
shit.
So yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I went to like my grandmother's preschool at the church. And then I went to the school called Timbuktu.
Fucks no. Fucks no.
And then I went to public school for like first and second grade. We moved a lot. And that's probably another story.
You said your school's name what?
Let me get there. Let me get there. Let me get there. Let me get there.
That's fucking crazy.
Let me get there.
You
I
can't
went to
put that shit
Brett-
on your resume. You can't put that shit. I went to
And
Timbuktu. Huh?
No. Okay, but let me get
Can't put that shit on.
Let me
your
get to the school that I graduated from.
resume. Nah.
Let me get to the school that I graduated from. So I went to Pennington for like elementary and
Okay.
like 2 years, and I was in Virginia. And then we moved to Florida. and I went to Escambia Christian, and it was like 100 kids from pre-K to 9th grade. I'm sorry, 11th grade. So it was very small, and everyone was white and Christian. And I went there for a couple of weeks, maybe like a couple months, and then I went to Episcopal Day School. Episcopal Day School, and that is like almost like Catholic, but a little bit different.
Almost said worse just off that.
Yeah, almost, but I don't know because I've never been to a Catholic school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, dog, okay, so you know how we say we met at school?
Hmm.
I met Austin at Episcopal Day School, and his name was PJ.
No.
Yeah. You seen that necklace in his like by his door of the spinner? PJ wore that necklace every day. And I remember playing with it. A spinner chain in the 5th grade. Who else has a spinner chain necklace?
I
And
wish
it was
I
the
had
same-
one on just to spin right now.
Like it was crazy. So I told Austin when I realized that I met him at school. But then it was crazy. But so after that I went to immediately my mom took me out of white Christian schools
No. Don't do
and
that.
put me in a public school with all black people.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's foul. That's foul. No. All right, how was that experience?
I was in the 6th grade.
Okay.
I made a friend named Constanisha
Oh, fuck.
who was in the 8th grade and a stripper.
Yo. Say psych.
I cannot say psych.
Damn.
A stripper in the 8th grade. Do you know how my little Christian white mind was blown? Like, my mother is not like Black Power.
Word.
So, I didn't know any black history. The only black history I learned was from school, like Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King and
Maybe Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman. That was probably it.
Yeah, like 3 black people.
The strongest, and Jesus was white.
Say it,
my
for the slow,
house.
say it for the slow niggas in the back one more time.
Growing up, Jesus was white in my house growing up.
Let me switch hands. My hands started shaking after you said that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Let me gather myself. Couldn't imagine a white Jesus. Shout out Putin.
Like, I want to say, my mom wouldn't say he was Caucasian, but he most definitely was not African.
That boy was Aryan, huh?
Yeah, or not even Aryan, but Middle Eastern for sure, but on the more European side.
I got you. Aladdin type shit. That was out of pocket.
No, because it don't even matter to me no more. But
Right.
yeah, so I don't even remember everything that I went through. And I started listening to hip hop. That was my first, like,
Yes.
into hip hop. My first rap album was 50 Cent.
It's like you had a whole complete max 180, because you know, if you went from Christian school to hip hop, and it was like T-Pain popping at the time, I get
No,
it.
no,
But it's
no.
50 Cent.
I was, damn, what year was that?
You got brought in.
2005.
You get brought into hip
2004
hop.
and 2005.
You get brought into hip hop when the last rapper that got shot multiple times was still on top.
Yes.
I got shot 9 times. I'm still dropping. That's crazy.
Yeah, before he was an actor.
Yeah, he was
I was
really.
listening to Curtis. I had a little crush on Curtis. No, for real. I had. I wanted to, no, not like that, because, ew. I hadn't even kissed a boy at that time, but I was just like, oh my God, he's so fine. And his song, 21 Questions, it's my jam. But, I think my sister
They just keep spawning in.
spawning. It's like Call of Duty. That's where they spawn.
That's just unnecessary. That's just unnecessary.
Because it doesn't sound like music.
Where are they coming from?
I'm telling you. Spawning.
I haven't seen a whole lot of motherfuckers that I see all over campus just
But
come out of that
listen,
room.
the way that they look like each different demographic of weird. Like when we were going into the bathroom, I was trying to show you, like one of the guys in my class was walking in that group of 4 guys, like
You're like,
to the left of us.
You're like, they all look alike.
They all look alike, except one was really tall, but he was dressed the same, his hair was the same, he had the same amount of acne, glasses. It's crazy. Even if people, even if they are all people, it's definitely some kind of programming to stay around people that look like you and to just like not evolve,
Yeah.
not
it's-
change,
It's,
like just stay.
it's fucked up because I seen, we were talking about our last homie, you know, E. And I was like, yo, I see like 6 of him a day.
I know what you're saying, but I don't know who that is.
You ever met
I
him?
know. Oh, I never met him.
Wow. Eh, It's
Okay.
like 6 of him. Cause it's fucked up. I gotta hear. My eyes aren't the greatest, so I just be
Neither
like,
are mine.
I'd be like, oh, that's so and so, and I'd be looking at him like about to, play around with him, and I'd be like, that's not him. And that happened. That happened.
many times,
That
'cause I
happens on a
can't see
daily
far away.
basis. On a daily basis, I'm like, yo, y'all got the same drip, swagger, and cadence of walk. This is not okay.
I was
Speech
in the,
patterns.
I
What the
was in
fuck?
the accelerator, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Now this is this has to be some kind of program. So me and Austin were in the accelerator, and he got up to go to the bathroom. When he was in the bathroom, a tall, white, a little heavyset redhead, he had red hair, came to the table and was kind of like, I don't know if I want to sit down. And then I saw Austin come out of the bathroom, and he immediately walked like in the direction where Austin was coming from. Tell me that's not a program. Tell me you can't have too many redheads at one fucking table, or everything's gonna blow up.
Doppelgangers.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he was dressed in regular clothes. He was he was wearing a white t-shirt and fucking cargo pants, cargo shorts. That's what Austin should have been if he stayed in the system.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
it's
matrix.
it's weird. Now that you mention it, it's like homie used to have a pretty unique style, right? But once he got to the point where he started looking like everybody else, it was like he started being around people like him that really wasn't like him. I was like, bro, you acting different.
Bro, we have to do something different every day.
Literally.
We have to do something different every day, or we end up doing the same shit every single day.
Caught up in the
Why
cycle.
would you want to do the same thing
Every day.
every day?
Caught up in the cycle.
That is the definition of insanity.
Man, we gotta do I have on one of my YouTube videos, I have a video called Are You Insane or Batshit? There's only 2 options. You're batshit or you're insane. Because if you batshit enough to go after what you really would like to go after, even though, the world might not say it's impossible. Or are you insane where, going the exact same route that your parents went is gonna lead to the exact same results, aka unhappiness? Which one are you, insane or batshit?
Right. I'm definitely passionate.
I'm batshit as shit. That was crazy. That callback.
Yeah. That shit. Let me tell you something.
Tell you something, nephew.
Stop aging me.
I'm not. I'm not.
But like,
You do it yourself.
I sure do.
She said, let me tell you something. I'm like, oh my God.
Put a little riches.
Let me tell you something. Oh shit.
I sometimes like I can't even come here because I have to do something different. Like I have to switch up.
Recently that
my-
started happening.
Yeah. And it was like I have to, even if I make it here for one class or like switch it up, come to a different class, I need to do something different. Like even when, so I have like journal prompts that I do every day, and I have them on my Patreon,
Word.
like where I share them out.
Okay.
Because normally I obviously just write them in my diary.
Right.
So, yeah. So now I started like putting them in my phone and sharing them with my friends, and especially people I know that like need something.
Word.
So, like, one of my daily journal prompts is, I am the most favored person on the planet. Everywhere I go, I am highly favored.
I like
Everything
that
I
one.
do is highly favored. It's a whole page. When people speak ill of me, favor finds me immediately. When people speak kindly of me, favor finds me immediately. I have longevity like Saturn. Then it is, everything I do attracts more favor. Even when I am feeling depressed, favor finds me immediately. Even when I am feeling anxious, favor finds me immediately.
Wow.
Even when I am in doubt, immediately favor finds me. I will write it down and put it, and I will post it. But then I usually end it with like some gratitudes or whatever.
Of course.
And it's different every day, so that one's not like memorized, but
Of course.
you know, just I start and end my days with gratitude. That's one that I always do.
Word.
But
I fell off recently.
yeah, and it's been like, it's almost like I feel like I have to get in a habit of doing things spiritually, but then I'm trying to like remember that it is still doing something different within that every day.
Exactly.
And not doing the same thing every day, so you are just stuck in that same
Yeah.
space. So doing new things spiritually, reading new books.
Word.
Like, I don't think I've finished a book because it's like my ADHD is like, I want to
Literally,
read this
oh,
book,
pick
I
this
want to
up,
read
pick
this
this up,
book,
pick
I wanna
this
read
up.
this book. So I'm currently reading the book that, what is it, Robert Mueller? The Creative Way?
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin. Where the fuck did that name come from?
My name is Rick Rubin. I think I
What
got
did I
it
say?
wrong.
Robert Mueller?
Something like that. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
no.
wait, what did
Rick
you just
Rubin, The Creative
say? The
Way of
creative.
Thinking.
I think a creative act.
The Creative Act. I started reading that. You know, I've been in between that one. Many Lives, Many Masters.
Ooh,
Behold a Pale Horse.
that was scary.
Sorry, my eyes.
Yeah, it was like, boop, boop, boop. I said, what the fuck?
I'm trying to remember. So, I do this during tests too because I'm a visual learner. So I see, when I'm trying to remember something, I see it.
I heard in my head, as soon as he did that shit, throw it off. Throw it off.
Oh my God.
It's
People
cool.
is that what
I'm-
I look like all the time?
Nah, that was the first time I ever seen that shit, and it threw me off. It was like, it was still until this one. It looked like it hit it. Like, it looked like it hit it in the motion. I hope the camera got it.
Not for nothing. I used to practice doing that.
It
Like
was-
I used to when I was a kid.
It was,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Wow. I apologize if that frightened you. But I've been reading Many Lives, Many Masters, Behold a Pale Horse, The Emerald Tablets, The Hermetica. There is one more, Becoming Supernatural. That's a good one.
I picked that one up at the library before I got the Creative
It's a
act.
good one. It's not a novel.
Mm-hmm. It's a study guide, eh?
Yeah, kind of like an instruction manual a
Mm.
little bit.
Does
But
it speak about working with like the subconscious mind and stuff?
absolutely.
Okay.
And meditation and time travel. And it's almost like that's honestly, after reading that, that's where I started like seeing what I was meditating about more,
Mm.
like practicing that. And obviously, if you watch my Instagram, I'll be using dragon's blood and benzoin that help with. The benzoin is for projection, and then the dragon's blood is for protection.
See, yeah, now I feel bad for
And
ghosting my. I feel bad for ghosting my last therapist
Why?
because he recommended. He was a white dude. He was obsessed with African culture, and like he showed up to the meeting late on Zoom, and then he left early. And then
Okay, all the reason to
and then he recommended that book, and I was like, I ain't finna read a book about a white man.
becoming supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what the fuck is it supposed to help you with if you're seeing a therapist for something specific?
Yeah. I have no idea. It's like click, click,
Sorry.
click, click, click. I couldn't put it together of why I was upset, but I was like, click, 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 click.
Literally, we're gonna have to. If I can figure out how to edit this, we gotta put the gif of the lady doing the math.
Yeah,
in
you're
her
doing it.
head because that's what the fuck I just did.
Like, wait
and
a
it didn't
minute.
add up. It didn't add up.
It's like, see, just because you married to a nigga don't mean you get to act like a nigga showing up late. I'm still paying you $200. Like, nah, it wasn't $200. It was like, it was BetterHelp. But that shit is mad expensive on BetterHelp, so I need you on time, son.
Okay, I need to come up with some kind. No, I mean I have my Patreon, but I really do need to start like set up my website for helping people because
Yeah,
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, you giving me some lame shit. I'm like, yo, I almost slapped the shit out of
if
my
anything,
boss
it
today.
would be like $200 a month.
I said, I almost slapped the shit out of my boss today. I don't feel the best about that. And he was just basically cheering me on. I'm like, that's not what you're supposed to be
He
doing.
was cheering you on.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, if I keep fucking with this guy, I'm gonna be in jail.
Why would a therapist?
Encourage outbursts. It was weird.
Ooh, do you remember my conspiracy? No. when you-
Motherfucker's an agent. White man has an African wife. I see the Zulu shield behind him. Never saw his wife.
You know what? You know what's crazy? Because I was talking to Austin about like, okay, so we all know that the stuff that they put in movies is real.
Yep.
We also know that they have created clones. We also know that the things that happen in movies are not made up. So like, do you remember the movie Get Out?
Mm-hmm.
And how they were putting the consciousness of white people in black people's bodies.
Yeah.
Who's to say they didn't do that and like they're just not regular people? Who's to say?
Because I done seen some questionable motherfuckers.
Yeah. So I'm trying to just like also be less paranoid in my life.
That's
so
valid.
that,
That's very valid.
you know, because we're creating the new reality. We're outside of the matrix. Like,
It's like but you start noticing little shit where it's like even if we were to make it to where the things we just talked about were on a small level, like okay, those aren't actual clones walking out of the lab, but those are people influenced by the same few shits. You see how it's like people are boiled down to archetypes that aren't even natural. So it's like
yes.
you carrying
And
out the exact same energy.
what they're trying to do with that is let there be robots and clones and half human, half AI things out in public, like doing regular people shit. Like, have you seen the Instagram of this AI called Little Michaela?
No.
She actually has, it's like a personality, and it's AI pictures and AI videos of her, and then also AI videos of her with celebrities. So there's no telling if those are also projections or AI, or if they are the real celebrity.
Yeah. The
But if you were to try to literally meet her, you couldn't, because
But
she
she
doesn't
looks-
have a body.
but she looks real.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're using her they're sex cells, obviously,
Of
so they're
course.
using her being like the forever 19-year-old to get her like millions of subscriptions and men and all this other stuff. And this happened like right before a lot of these files came out. P-files. So, I mean, like, I don't even know how we got to this part, but that's how conversations go with me.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of
Everything is like connected to something, is connected to something.
There's definitely-
which goes back to the reason why they're doing stuff.
there's definitely it's a programming. You know, whenever, like I said, people carry out the same archetypes, and then like if you go against the status quo of what they got going on, even just you being you, like you will get some negative feedback, for real. It's like, I don't mind you acting like everybody else. Don't mind me not acting like everybody else.
Right, mind your business.
Mind your business. Go back over there. Go back to La La Land.
Yeah.
But they programmed to do that.
Yep.
Whether it be by the TV,
It's like-
or if it's a chip. Who fucking knows? Some
right.
of them, I don't know.
Right? And then it's like, it's almost like a virus.
Yeah.
Like white blood cells.
They got my nigga E. They got my nigga E.
Turned
We see
him
that.
into an
Agent Smith. My boy became a part of it.
oh man, that shit is.
But it's kind of lit though, because I feel like after the eclipse, that energy's just different.
Oh, it already is. I can feel it. And even like, so what I wanted to say before was like how we were talking about, like we can't really see too far. It's almost like we each have our own dome, and we need to just start paying attention to things that we want to pay attention to,
Right.
and stay in our own dome.
Literally.
And it's not even like stay in your lane type of shit, but it's like
Your own domain.
upgrade your frequency so that you can create your heaven. Because none of that shit, like even the stuff that's happening like across the world, yes, it affects us. And like I spent so much time crying that my point is that our dome, our reality can be whatever we make it. So we can exclude certain things. Like if I just
literally ignore it,
Ignore
and
it.
it poofs.
ignore it and it goes away.
I be hearing about, like, I know
Low key, it sounds really bad.
that's
I ignored my baby father and that nigga gone.
I know
He's not blocked. He can, but I ignored him.
now you
And
gone.
that nigga gone. My ancestors don't play about me.
Word. Preach.
My ancestors don't play about me. Any nigga that came into my life and tried to destroy me emotionally,
He got
his
his
life was ruined.
Upside down.
After that, niggas got kicked out the Air Force.
No. That shit hurt.
Cause you fucking with me. You can't fuck with me. You can't
Word.
fuck with me.
Word.
You gotta treat me right.
You gotta come with respect.
Yeah.
You gotta treat royalty right, or
Yeah.
it's not even in a motherfucking nature. You going against your nature doing that extra shit.
Right. And it's just like not even just against me, but against women, period. Like, you are not supposed to go against women. You are supposed to support your women.
Right.
Love your women. It's not versus. Like,
Yeah.
it's not versus. We supposed to be together. Like, we're
Literally.
supposed to be one, and it's not just black people.
It's
not
everybody.
Just,
It's that.
everybody.
I was breaking-
Men
I
have
was
to
breaking
treat
that shit.
women with respect. Like,
I was breaking that shit down to my mom's. She was like, I was just like, Mom, you realize our generation, like, we struggle with eye contact. I said that the birth rate's dropping. I was like, man,
struggle with eye contact, struggle with holding a conversation. Like, I realized when I'm 30, so we're just gonna put it out there, and I came to school, and like being around, like walking around, I'm seeing everybody is on their phone. Everybody's walking around like
I
this.
feel socially like that.
Yeah.
That's what be messing me up, because I'll be up here and I'll be like, yo, I feel socially dumbed down. I feel like
I'm glad that we did meet, because having
I
these
would've
kind of
left.
conversations, like,
I
was
would have left.
necessary.
I would have left. Like, okay, another thing that I really
Wait, hold up. Let me finish my thought.
Oh, my bad.
So I would always see people staring down at their phones, walking
Right.
like this, driving like this. And then when I would try to start a conversation with them, it was like, every person, I'm trying to like get something out of you of substance, and it's always nothing. It's always like the same like rhetoric.
Yeah, same speaking
trouble,
points.
like I hate my job, and this class sucks, and it's just the same thing continuously every day. And I
Yeah.
was just like, I gotta go do something else.
gotta
I can't
do
be in
that.
these classes.
Word.
Yeah. So I have started to find more people that are interested in aliens and astrology and just everything, like their roots. And I'm finding it in very unexpected places. Like today, we're talking about the eclipse, and my ballet teacher was like, you guys, this is the time that you guys need to be releasing old habits.
Literally.
And I'm like,
How-
girl, what you know about that?
What you know about that?
What you know about that? And I was just like, let me see what they talking about. So 2 other girls in my class were starting to talk about it, and they were like, yeah, well, I don't know if anybody knows anything about tarot. And I was just like,
Word.
girl. Okay, listen, I'm a witch, so this is what I did. And I basically just, like, all the things that I wrote down that I needed to emotionally release, that I found out about myself from the lunar eclipse until yesterday, I read it out loud under the eclipse, and I burned it. And they were like, you should have told us you were gonna do that. And I was just like,
I didn't know.
we did not have any kind of conversation of substance. So
Right,
now,
you can't just bust out.
yeah, now I'm not fishing for it anymore.
It's
You gotta
coming.
come match me,
Yeah.
because I'm loud about mine.
Yeah,
You see me with my crystals like all the time.
word.
All the time. I post about like my incense and all that shit all the
Literally.
time.
Like, it's all over my social media. It's all over in my daily talk.
Right. I say I'm a fairy all the time. I do magic all the time.
Literally.
All the time. So, yeah, like I'm not fishing for the not compliments, conversations. I'm not fishing for the conversations anymore. I don't chase, I attract.
Yeah, that's I was almost like not about to come back to school after spring break.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my certificate and go get a job. And I remember talking to you about that. Then I went on a 3-day fast and I decided. But yeah, it was weird dealing with the music kids or the music program in general.
Right.
Because before I came here, I was using AI bots and I had shit going. Like, I made money from my music.
Right.
To be up in front of complete novices and the only thing they hearing is you gotta go get signed to a record label. That's like me getting reprogrammed, because in my mind I'm saying I'm gonna decapitate these niggas.
Right.
Y'all, so the label came up here and talked to him and everything, and it's like,
They had the label up here.
yeah, their mind is completely shifted to like, yo, I'm gonna grind, make a whole bunch of music and basically try to get on with that record label. But I'm like, yo, fuck that. The only 2 options that motherfuckers think they have is get signed to a record label or become like an engineer. It's the only 2 options. And I'm like, yo, nigga.
You know
I'm
what's
about
crazy?
to-
Either way, if you're not in front of the camera, like behind the mic, or you're playing the piano, Diddy still got that asshole.
Literally.
Literally. Like, the person that put him on trial just now was not an artist. He was helping Diddy write the song. And he was like, oh, word? Go over there and here, have this. Here's this bottle. And you can pour your own drink. Pour your own drink. Still was laced.
No.
Still woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning in the bed with Diddy and a broad.
In the bra?
And a broad, like a girl. Diddy still got that ass. So what are you gonna do? You gonna sell your soul to You gonna sell your soul to think you gonna make it big and you gonna be out $150,000 and your booty hole was tainted.
Demolished. That's tainted.
Almost everybody that has said that Diddy took the advantage of them never got paid. Never got paid.
And it's crazy to me because
You did it for nothing.
I'm somebody who not green in the music industry.
Exactly.
Like, I've dealt with record labels like going through the pipeline. I'm like, nope, I'm not fucking with this pipeline.
No.
So I'm up here now and I'm like, yo, y'all niggas realize it's a pipeline. Why did y'all just forego everything that we have in front of us to damn near compete with each other for them niggas? And they don't even got shit.
Right, and for what? And
they
then,
looking at us for the answers, and that's the crazy thing.
Do you know what? It's the what were we talking about? Devil Corporation?
Mm-hmm.
It's
that
the same thing, except you're just making music and you think you're gonna be famous.
You appear famous. Even if you do blow up,
do you know
appear
how
famous.
much, like, there's girls on TikTok talking about how their music label makes them make 200 TikToks a day. 200 TikToks a day. And they're talking about how exhausted they are. My daughter did that yesterday for the first time and she freaked out.
I still don't know how it worked. It just happened.
It comes from under your tongue.
I know that, but I don't know why it do it.
I don't know why necessarily, but I do think that you would have like excess saliva. But I used to make myself do it.
Imagine trying to rizz up a shot in it. Square. You just gotta see your way out. What's a good shot? Okay, hit her with a sprinkler, bro. It was good meeting you.
She's like, I wish I could say the same.
I'm sorry.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You got me excited. My bad. I was just gonna say, you got it. I don't know, man. That's a wrap. There's no way to salvage that shit.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you spit on her face.
Now, if it goes well,
Be like, my shirt. This is not as bad. He'd be like, there's more where that came from.
if she giggle, if she not
Yeah,
mad,
she
she giggle. You like, okay, well, you might as well see it through at that point.
Yeah, just be like, I was just so excited to meet you.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You got me nervous.
I'm nervous, girl. You almost got my pants, too.
You got me splurging. Sorry, girl. You just give me the urge to splurge so much. I be splurging from my mouth. That shit crazy. Anyways, what's your name, girl?
What day did you say? Thursday's perfect.
Or you just gotta act like it didn't happen.
Or just walk through her.
That shit happened. You just
fade.
Yeah, ew. She looked back up. Yo, ass. You're not even there no more. You know that nigga Agent P Perry the platypus going through tunnels?
Where'd Perry go?
Nah, that's finna be me. Where'd Gerald go?
Agent P.
That nigga dipped off in the middle of the couch.
In the middle of the couch. It's crazy.
It's the best place.
But you know what's also crazy?
Mm.
They showed tunnels everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are there tunnels under hotels to take children for child trafficking? I'm so sorry.
You can't be doing that.
I'm so sorry. I'm telling
When
you,
you fuck up somebody's childhood,
everything is
you
connected.
gotta warn motherfuckers before you blow their minds.
Sorry. See? This is where I need to do it instead of doing it in class and making people cry in class.
They be like,
Cry at home on your phone watching this.
it's a perfect time to do it. You're like, I laughed so much, I cried. Because, you know, if you in our faces, okay, like, if you in our faces and you start crying, I'm not gonna say it's gonna fuck up the vibe.
I'm
But
uncomfortable.
but see how we went from like crazy, mad, depressed, super deep to happy and giggling and laughing and crying and shit. If you don't have that range of emotions, if you're gonna get caught up on the sad shit, it's gonna fuck us up. Okay? So best to just watch the videos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because not only is it going to fuck up the vibe, we know how to live in the present moment.
Get back on their phone.
Right. It's almost like having a short attention span is... We've used it to our benefit.
Of course.
There's people, obviously, that still have a short attention span that don't know how to process thoughts, deep thoughts, and, like, ponder it for a little bit until they understand it. So they are just like, fuck it. But, yeah, I think also decalcifying my pineal gland has helped me use the things that people would call mental illnesses or like a disease like PTSD or disorder as a gift.
Yeah, that anxiety that I used to get, I still get anxiety. But at
now
one
you
point,
know like where it's coming from.
I used to have like, it was like a superpower. I'd immediately be like, oh, I'm anxious. That's the same feeling as excitement. And I'd flip it.
I've
Still?
done that.
Still, whenever I get into a fight or something, for the next 5 minutes, I'm shooting the most shots. I'm not somebody who, if I got into a fight with Austin, I'm not a person who's gonna be mad at you. Does that make any, like,
Me or Austin?
You know how people get mad and they get into a fight and they just mad at everybody?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, nah, that's not me. I'll get into a fist fight and then like within the next minute be shooting my shot at something. I gotta transmute it.
Oh, like talking to a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, what's
I'm
up,
sorry,
girl?
my
What's up,
age.
girl? You see that? You see
And
that nigga
I know
jump?
shoot my shot, but I just didn't get it in the conversation.
You see me knock that nigga goofy girl? Mm-hmm.
I feel that. Wow. I just thought about something. It's almost like, okay, so you know how you can feel your own energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And oftentimes we can still feel other people's energy. I've realized that that's how we tap into other people's energy.
Knowing our energy so well that when we experience another energy, we can identify it as another energy.
Yes, and then also being able to identify, like, people that you're close to, identify their energy, and even be able to help them. Like,
You know, that came from being non-judgmental about the feelings I was feeling. And then I realized, I was like, oh, not all of these are mine.
yes, our thoughts are not ours.
Either.
They're memories, they're voices of the things that people have said to us in the past. So when people meditate and they realize, like, I can't stop thinking about stuff, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to observe what you're thinking, like you're having a conversation with somebody. Because
Right, what is it trying
is your
to
mouth
tell you?
moving?
No. But not everybody have that, Zoe.
The people that don't are fucking NPCs. Period. I said what I said.
Dead stop.
What time is it?
2:42.
Time to go.
Until next time on
The Naked Podcast.
The
The Naked Soul Podcast.
the Naked Soul Podcast.
I need to come up with a thing to say because I don't know. It's your girl.
Stay with it. Go get it. Come back with it. Stay with it. So y'all gotta get ready with it.